What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a wonderful summer. There is a lot, and I mean a lot, that we need to talk about, so let's do this. The first thing I want to talk about is love and support for one another in a relationship. And this story, it's just automatically badass. If you don't know, U.S. soccer star Megan Rapinoe's girlfriend, WNBA star Sue Bird, has penned an open letter to Trump, defending her girlfriend after Trump criticized Rapinoe for expressing disdain towards his administration. Now, Bird, she wrote on Tuesday in the Players Tribune that, with the whole Trump's rant on this, she basically called him a full adolescent boy, and it was weird to experience. And she said, I actually had a good standard reaction to it, which was a little freaked out by it, as Bird said. Now, last week, Rapinoe told 8x8 magazine that she probably won't go to the White House if the U.S. women's soccer national team won the World Cup, because if you win like NBA, MLB, that kind of thing, you get invited to the White House and everything along the way. And if I got invited to the White House, I sure as hell ain't going. And in fact, her exact words when she talked about this was, "I'm not going to the fucking White House." Rapinoe often uses her platform to be an advocate for marginalized voices, and in 2016 she began kneeling during the national anthem, showcasing her support with Colin Kaepernick. And apparently Trump didn't like this. Aw, boo freaking who. So Trump went on Twitter, as he always goes. He's going like, "We haven't yet invited Megan or the team, but now I am inviting the team, win or lose." And Megan, she should never disrespect our country, the White House, or the flag for everything that is done so much for her and the team. Has it though? Has it really? But anywho, but in Bird's letter to Trump, she basically said a lot of inspiring things to him. Bird briefly talked about Trump's policies, which are stating on ruining so many innocent lives, and it truly is. However, what upset Bird the most was about the president singling out her partner in Trump's legion of loyal MAGA enthusiasts. Now, Bird described having peeps getting hostile in your mentions and crazy blogs writing terrible things about a certain person and everything else on the way, and out-of-body experiences along the way. And she has so much to say about her girlfriend, following towards the conclusion, and it was truly beautiful. And she basically signed off the whole letter saying how awesome her girlfriend is, and how you should be supportive of that. And it's just amazing hearing about this. So to Bird and Rapinoe, I love you guys. Y'all doing the best. Y'all doing everything great. Just digging it. To the U.S. women's soccer team, good luck on your game versus England. I know y'all gonna win. It's semifinals. Let's go U.S. Let's go, girls. Let's do this. But yeah, this story, I love it. Supportive for one another. There's a lot with that, and I just freaking absolutely love it. Shoes, we like wearing them. And I love wearing Converse because they're comfortable. So Converse, if you're looking for a sports model, I got you. But enough about that. Like I said, shoes, everybody likes wearing them. Different brands. Nike, Adidas, Converse for me, and everything else on the way. And some people don't like wearing shoes. Some like wearing sandals. But enough about that. This story is actually talking about shoes, specifically dealing with Nike and a certain flag that they put on their shoes. Now, Nike canceled Monday's launch of its brand new USA themed Air Max 1 for the 4th of July this week holiday, after criticism that is basically an American flag that some people have found offensive. Now, critics have reportedly, said, including NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick and who has endorsed Nike and has appeared in many of their campaigns. Now, according to the Wall Street Journal, Kaepernick told Nike he and others found it to be offensive because of the flag that they had on the Air Max 1s. Now, the flag, you're trying to figure out what flag was it and why was it offensive. Well, it had a connection due to the slavery era. Now, people are calling out Nike on social media for featuring said flag that flew in the U.S. During slavery to celebrate Independence Day. And, you know, people were saying, like, I wasn't free yet, a certain person said on Instagram. Now, a spokesperson from Nike, you know, they commented about this and they said Nike has chosen not to release the Air Max 1 Quick Strike 4th of July shoes as it is, you know, offensive to people because of the American flag. Now, you're still trying to figure out what flag is on the back of the shoes. Well, it's the Betsy Ross American flag. You know, back then everything else along the way, that was going on during slavery and everything else along the way, and people are finding offense to that. And, you know, a spokesperson for Kaepernick didn't comment, but knowing them, they were like, just basically like that. But images of the shoes have been on, you know, sneaker sites and everything else along the way, and people are talking about this shoe, you know, and a lot of people are just going on with like, what? Why would you think this would be a good theme along the way and everything else along the way with the whole, you know, Betsy Ross, you know, with, you know, slavery and all this kind of stuff. And it basically featured the 13 stars for the 13 original U.S. colonies. Again, know your history, people. Know your history. Okay? And in recent years, you know, it was used for like political purposes, specifically white nationalists. And a story in 2018 by the outlet noted that the flag was used as a display in the home of a member who was a white nationalist group called Europa. I hope that's the correct name. And then in 2016, a group of students at a high school in Grand Rapids, Michigan, displayed the Betsy Ross flag along with the Trump campaign flag. So, you saying this is okay? Now, later, the school superintendent apologized to the parents and everything along the way. But yeah, you know, if you put a certain brand, like if you put a certain thing on some shoes, I don't know what y'all marketing. Like, did you talk to people about this? Saying, "Oh, hey, this is a good idea." No, who approved of this? That's the question. Who? I know Nike did, but who actually approved saying, "Hey, let's put the Betsy Ross flag on some Nike shoes and sell it for 4th of July"? Mind blown. It's gonna get so many people buying these shoes. Well, guess what? That ain't gonna work, okay? But yeah, it's just, there's a lot going on with that, okay? I wouldn't buy those shoes. I mean, you know, some people, they gonna probably buy the shoes and then burn them. You just spend like $100-something for a pair of shoes to burn. But that's just my case. I wouldn't buy those shoes, point blank. That's my thing. I'm not gonna buy those shoes unless Converse, you know, we don't get this a different story. But yeah, that's truly ridiculous and everything else along the way. This last story is pretty epic and very inspiring towards the future of a group amount of kids. Pharrell Williams, great musician, love the guy. Just this guy, he does so much, okay? So the combined graduating class of Harlem Children's Zone Promise Academies 1 and 2 got more than just a degree and an inspirational speech from its commencement speaker this year, Pharrell Williams. All 114 graduating students of the 2 charter high schools will be, you know, who are receiving offers from like colleges and universities are getting a chance to get an internship with Pharrell Williams Network, and that is just fucking dope. He basically said, so let me be clear. Every member of the 2019 graduation class is getting an internship waiting for them. You next summer. And that is what Pharrell Williams said to all these kids. A lot of people freaked out. They were going, what? What? But yeah, but this, so the Promise Academy Zone administration partnered with the producer to create internships that will help give students the chance to succeed in life with their respective fields, according to CEO Ann Williams-Isoma. Now, Williams-Isoma told BuzzFeed News that this was basically going to help students connect to people and open so many doors for them and everything else on the way. And this space will also end generational poverty. Now, Jada Warmington? Just making sure. Jada Warmington, if you're watching this, I have to make sure I get your name right. The class valedictorian who had a GPA of, oh my god, really? 96.48, said that she was a bit shocked by this. She said, you know, when graduating with my entire class with the internship, I knew that this was like a stepping stone to something great. And she was right. I just knew next summer was going to be the summer for me, because I was a little bit worried about going into college and, you know, knowing what's going to happen next and everything else along the way. Now, again, this is freaking dope for Pharrell Williams to do that for these kids, you know, because not a lot of people, you know, they go, you know, Harlem isn't as well known for a lot of things, and people was like, oh, you know, Harlem, oh, don't go there, you know. Pharrell Williams, he saw a difference. He saw a difference in these kids and so much more. And this wasn't the only, this is like not the only time that Pharrell Williams has done something cool like this. Back in April, Verizon partnered with Williams to, you know, create a increase in technology and undisclosed schools under the Verizon Foundation. All across the Verizon Innovation Learning Schools, they will receive a tech-infused music curriculum that will, you know, be cutting edge and everything else on the way that can help these kids out with like going towards their future, dealing with robotics, virtual reality, machine, like engineering, music, anything that way. And it's really cool. And with this, Pharrell Williams, he hopes to, you know, follow in the footsteps of black billionaire Robert F. Smith, who, if you guys don't remember, he went to Morehouse and he like wiped all the loans for the graduation class of 2019. If you can do that for me, that'd be great, because I'm trying to go back to school. I only got like, I legit have like 2 more classes to do, and loans are just something else. But yeah, that is truly amazing for Pharrell Williams to do that for all these kids and for so much more. Okay? But with that being said, you guys, let me know what's on your mind, because I always want to know what is on your minds. There is a lot that I would love to talk about, like with the whole Taylor Swift, Scooter Braun thing, you know, Atika, like everything going on. It's just so much to bear with, and I mean, it's a lot, y'all. It's really a lot, okay? And I'm just trying to figure all this out, okay? But like, share, comment, subscribe. Let the people know I'm out there for you guys, because I'm always out there getting the good word and making sure you guys get that good information. And whenever you subscribe, hit that little bell so you know I got a new video out every week. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I love all you guys. Peace out.